Georgia State Financial Aid, how may I help you?
How you doing? I had a quick question. Do y'all do refunds?
Absolutely not.
You sure?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, I am Tam. Welcome. I am an international student studying at the University of Greenwich. I am from the States and I'm getting my master's in computing and information systems. So if you can tell by the title, I'm going to tell you guys today on how I use financial aid to finance my studies here in London. So let's go ahead and get started. If you see me looking down a few times, that's because I made notes because I did not want to forget anything in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm going to talk about using financial aid from the USA. The University of Greenwich has a whole USA section on using financial aid, and I'm going to link that down below actually because it's very simple to follow, but I'll just tell you guys how I did it for myself. So on the University of Greenwich website, under the USA finance section, it just outlines the application process, and I promise you guys it is really simple. Like, I was able to figure it out. I didn't have anyone to help me or guide me through this, so I promise you guys it's really simple, and I'll definitely make sure again to link it down below. Very simple, especially if you use financial aid in the States. It's pretty simple. It's pretty similar. It's not complicated, I promise you. It's just multiple steps on getting the financial aid. That's the only difficult part. It's just the steps to get the financial aid. As far as the University of Greenwich and their USA financial aid application process steps, it tells you to complete the financial aid application, of course, and then after you do that, it tells you to email them. So I am a January starter and I got accepted in September of 2020. So I emailed them like as soon as I got accepted. I emailed them because I wanted to start the process early. And you want to make sure you start the process early as well, because you need the financial aid to get your CAS and you need the CAS to get your visa. So make sure you start this process early. And when you email them, they are very responsive. They are very helpful. Whatever questions that you have, you can ask them. They are very helpful and they respond quick. I promise. Quick. They respond very quick. So I really like that about the USA financial aid team at University of Greenwich. They respond very quick and they're very helpful. So they will send you an Excel sheet, which is your cost of attendance sheet, and it's broken down into tuition, room and board, social and entertainment, travel is broken down into those sections, and whatever other stuff that you may need, because I think it has an other section as well. And they will send it, it's supposed to be in dollars. So for instance, tuition for me was £14,000, and I had to translate that, or I had to convert that into dollars, which is I think it's like $19,000. So when you get your Excel sheet, you want to make sure you put pounds into dollars, and you can just go on Google and type in pounds to dollars and it will come up for you to convert it. And they will definitely tell you in the email to make sure you convert that to dollars. Okay, so let me give you another example. So if you're not staying on campus, let's say you're just staying somewhere in a flat, a studio, wherever. So let's say your studio costs you £800. Some places don't include electric, some places don't include water, some places bills are just separate altogether. So what you want to do is, it's £800. You want to add an extra 50 to 150. Okay, you want to add an extra 50 to 150 because you want to cover the cost of bills as well. So if it's £800, just include an extra 50 to 150 just in case you want to move off campus and it doesn't include electric. You have to remember this is for a whole year. So you are being financed for a whole year, so you want to think about how much finance you will need for a whole year. And so let me talk about the amount that I took out. So I believe there's a cap on unsubsidized loan, and I took out an unsubsidized loan which was $20,500, and I think that's the cap for every year for as a graduate student, and I think that's in the States too. Don't quote me on it, but I believe that is the cap of $20,500 each year for unsubsidized loans. I wasn't able to get any subsidized loans as a graduate student, but I believe subsidized is for undergrad. But look, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. So I probably should have looked that up, but don't quote me on it, okay? So I did $20,500 in subsidized loans, and the Excel sheet that they send you, it will adjust itself. So it will take out the $20,500, and then the leftover, it will say private, or do you want to use a plus loan? And I also used a plus loan. I did the plus graduate loan, and whatever the Excel sheet adjusted out to is the amount that I took out. So after you finish your Excel worksheet, you will just send it back to the financial aid team, and they will check it over. And once they feel that it is correct, they will send you the links to fill out your entrance counseling, which is basically on the Student Gov website. It's the website that you use for any of your other loans if you took out any loans for your undergrad. Also, to add on the Excel worksheet, at the end of it, it will say how much you would like to borrow, and you can say it will say unsubsidized $20,500. So you will say I want to borrow the full amount, or you can say I want to borrow $15,000 of that. So you choose how much you would like to borrow. But I believe the unsubsidized loan will be the first thing that you take out. So the $20,500 will be the first thing that will go, the unsubsidized, and then you move on to private, or the plus loans. So after you complete your entrance counseling, you have to screenshot it. And also, guys, again, let me reiterate that they will give you full directions in the email. It's very simple to follow. They will give you full directions in the email of what forms that you have to complete. The forms are very simple. The entrance counseling is basically you're going to repay those loans. And that's another thing, you guys. Make sure you take out the amount that you are willing to repay. Make sure you take out the amount that you are willing to repay, because the USA gonna want their money, okay?
Raise your voice.
You pay you!
I can give you half.
You pay me!
But hopefully they cancel it. The USA wants their money. We all know that. We all know the USA want their coins back, and they gonna count down and send you an email to let you know that you gonna have to repay these loans ASAP. So make sure you're taking out the amount that you are willing to repay. Don't be taking out 100K. You're not gonna repay 100K. I didn't take out over, to be honest, you guys, I didn't take out over 50K. I didn't do that. I don't think I took out over 40K. I don't think I took out over 40K either. Even though it's still a lot of money, make sure you take out the amount that you are willing to repay, because you have to repay these loans. After you send in your entrance counseling, you just screenshot the completed forms and you send it back. And if it's not the correct form, they will let you know that, look, this is not the correct form, or can you screenshot this part of the form. They literally will tell you what to screenshot, what forms to complete. They will tell you. So they're really good about that, and they're really responsive. So once they review the forms, the entrance counseling forms, then you will get your award letter, and your award letter is just to confirm that you want to take out this amount that you requested, and you just have to tick the box and then sign it, send it back. And you also have to mail it. You have to, which I promise you, again, it even says it on the form as well, and he will also add that to the email. Like, make sure you read this over. You tick the boxes that you want to take out this amount, and you sign it. You send the whole form back, and then you also mail the form as well. So yeah, that's basically it with the financial aid process. Like, the steps that's on the financial aid website for the University of Greenwich is basically the steps that I followed. I didn't have any help. The only help I had was the financial aid team. After I emailed them, I had to find I had to find the finance section on the University of Greenwich website, but after that I was able to follow the steps, and like I said, I will link that down below. But I also want to add that there is an international scholarship that the University of Greenwich offers. It's up to £3,000 for tuition reduction. Basically, you have to be a full-time undergrad student or a full-time taught post-grad student, and you have to make sure you're an international student. So it will apply to anybody that's an international student, and I think it didn't include EU students, but anybody else that's an international student. The deadline for September starters is August 15th, so make sure you guys go ahead and apply for that ASAP if you want up to $3,000. And you do have to write, I think when I applied it was like 3 different sections, and they ask you a question and you have to, you know, write your answer. So they say that they get a lot of applications and not to email them. You just apply and submit the application, and if you don't hear from them, then I guess you didn't get anything. But if you do hear from them, I guess they will send you a letter. I didn't get it, so I can't even tell you guys what letter you will receive or how long it will take. So yeah, I didn't get it, y'all. But I did apply before I came to the University of Greenwich. I think I applied in September. So yeah, just make sure you apply, you never know. And also, you guys, let me add that once you get your award letter, it says that you had to pay a deposit of what, I think it was £3,000. If you are receiving financial aid, you do not have to pay that deposit because you will be receiving financial aid. And another thing I want to add is the disbursement of your financial aid. So you will receive your disbursement in 3 installments. So since I'm a January starter, I received mine in February, April, and October. So the financial aid team will receive your first disbursement, and they will send you an email letting you know that you're going to receive your first disbursement on such and such day, and then you will get your refund if you have a refund on such and such day. So they will receive it like on a Monday, and you will receive your disbursement or your refund on a Friday. And you also have to make sure that you have a UK bank account as well before they can send you your disbursement. So for me, I use Monzo. Monzo is online. Monzo has been easy to use. Everything is online. Once you are settled in the UK, you can sign up for it, and they will send you your card. It's very easy. I like Monzo. I haven't had any problems with Monzo, so that's what I used. You can use any other bank if you want to. You don't have to use Monzo, but I'm just telling you guys that's what I use. So they divide your tuition and room and board into 3. That's if you're staying on campus. For the room and board part, they will divide it into 3, and then they will subtract their first disbursement. They will subtract the tuition and the room and board, and then whatever is remaining, it will go straight into your bank account. So make sure you have a UK bank account before your first disbursement so you can get your refund, get that money, get that bread. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty simple. The University of Greenwich was very helpful. The financial aid team is very helpful. They're very thorough. If you have any questions, you can comment down below as well. And you can also email the University of Greenwich financial aid team, because I will definitely link the financial aid website below, and I'll definitely link the international scholarship down below. Make sure you guys apply for that, because you can get up to £3,000 reduction on your tuition, which means more money for you, which means more money for your financial aid, which can mean more money for you for your refund, okay? Because we love a refund, don't we? But also remember, guys, let me reiterate that you do have to pay your loans back. Let me also add, for your savings, you want to make sure you save a lot of money. You want to make sure you save a lot of money. Make sure you have a lot of money because you're gonna want to do things. You are in a whole different country. You're gonna want to venture out. If you meet people, you're gonna want to go out with those people. You want to go out. You want to have fun. You want to travel. You want to get your hair done. You want to get your nails done, your feet done. Whatever it is that you do at home, you're probably gonna want to do here because you're gonna be here for a whole year. So make sure you have a hefty savings. I promise you, you're gonna want to have a hefty savings. Anything over 10K, anything over that amount will be ideal. So make sure you have a hefty savings. So make sure you're saving. If you got to do DoorDash, if you got to do Shipt, if you got to do Instacart, do it. You only doing it until you get to London, just so you can save a hefty amount. Whatever you got to do, save. You got to get 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You're just saving. You're saving. You're saving. You're doing it until you get to London. So it will be worth it. Or wherever you will be studying in the UK. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, make sure you comment down below, or you can also DM me on Instagram. I will be sure to have my Instagram down below. Hopefully I was able to answer some of you guys' questions that you may have on financing in London or financing in the UK period. Basically all I did was use my loans, and I used an unsubsidized loan and a plus graduate loan, and I also had my savings, which I'm telling you guys, make sure you have a hefty savings. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be sure to put out more helpful videos because I know I've been only doing vlogs, but I'll be sure to put out more videos. If you want me to do like a visa process, how my visa process went, I can do that as well because I know there's different steps to that. Just let me know what other videos you guys would like me to put out, and I'll be sure to get that through to you guys. I don't know why I'm dancing, but like, comment, subscribe to the channel because you're watching Tam TV. All right, and that's what. Deuces.